Hello my friends, today we will visit Oklahoma, a rural state in America. Agriculture in Oklahoma has long been a cultural and economic system. Now we'll look at how Oklahoma farmers use 35.1 million acres of farmland. Oklahoma has agricultural roots that predate statehood. By 1907, the state had just over 62,000 farms. A century on, agriculture remains one of Oklahoma's largest industries, with positive impacts for both rural and urban economies. According to the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Oklahoma currently has about 86,000 operating farms, with a total agricultural area of 35.1 million acres. Agriculture in Oklahoma supports 188,000 jobs and contributes more than $28 billion to the economy. Statistics show that 1 in 8 jobs in the Oklahoma economy are related to agriculture. Oklahoma's agricultural contributions can be divided into 2 main categories: crops and livestock. In addition, there is forestry and manufacturing, as well as processing activities. Agricultural crops in Oklahoma include corn, cotton, wheat, and soybeans. And livestock products include beef, poultry, cheese, and milk. The livestock industry creates 116,000 jobs and brings in more than $2.9 billion to the economy each year. In particular, beef production is an important part of the economy of Oklahoma. The state currently ranks second nationally in the number of beef cattle. Beef production is so ingrained in Oklahoma's tradition that it is passed down from generation to generation. About 91% of beef farms are family owned and operated by individuals. In 2020, Oklahoma exported $349.9 million in beef and veal, adding about $2.7 billion to the Oklahoma economy. Farmers and ranchers work diligently to manage their livestock for optimal health. Ranchers share that whether on the paddock or in the barn, they work with nutritionists to ensure cattle receive the right balance of energy, protein, vitamins, and minerals to keep livestock healthy. In Oklahoma, crop production provides over 22,000 jobs and nearly $0.9 billion to the economy each year. Cotton is one of the key industries, grown primarily in the southwest region of the state. Oklahoma farmers produce around 693,000 bales of cotton each year, and the state ranks 7th on the list of states that produce cotton in America. It can be said that cotton is an industrial crop that brings high profits to some major cotton growing countries around the world. In addition to being grown mainly for fiber, cotton seeds are also used to press cooking oil for humans and animal feed. And cotton stalks are used as raw materials for the paper industry, pressed wood, fuel, and green manure. In recent years, cotton prices have been at 80 cents per pound, plus its ability to withstand drought. This makes cotton a suitable choice for farmers in Oklahoma. Some other outstanding industries include poultry farming, and each year about 1.3 billion pounds of broiler chickens are produced, ranking 12th nationwide. 64.5 million eggs are also produced, earning around $613 million. Oklahoma wheat is primarily produced in the central and western parts of the state. Oklahoma is known as one of the leading locations for wheat production and research, ranking second in the nation for winter wheat harvests each year. At the same time, it ranks third nationwide in terms of total harvest output. Agriculture is an important part of Oklahoma's economy and is also valuable to their future. Agriculture uses 76% of the state's land and is Oklahoma's natural resource manager. It enhances the quality of life for residents and provides a stable, affordable, and safe food supply for the people of the United States and the world. In 1920, the number of farms in Oklahoma amounted to 191,988, with an average size of 162 acres. But by 2019, the number of farms in the state was only 77,000, and the average farm size was 445 acres. The advent of technology to replace old machines has allowed them to plow more land in less time. However, farmers on farms in southern Oklahoma share that in reality, very few people can afford a large and technological farm. Some farmers are forced to sell or lease their farmland for larger operations. In addition, urban development is occurring rapidly, with millions of acres of agricultural land being converted into low-density residential areas. These are the reasons why we continue to see the number of farms decrease while farm size increases. Currently, the USDA Natural Resources Conservancy encourages farmers to convert to no-till farming. Farmers in Oklahoma have also practiced crop rotation, cover crops, and nutrient management. No-till improves soil quality by not disturbing soil microorganisms. Beneficial soil bacteria increase the soil's water-holding capacity while also holding the soil in place, preventing harmful runoff and erosion. It also supports the nutrient cycle of plants. Going forward, the agricultural industry will continue to contribute to conserving Oklahoma's natural resources, improving people's quality of life, and growing the state's economic resources. Hello my friends, today we will continue to the farms of the United States to see how the process of harvesting some crops here happens. We believe some of the agricultural products harvested in this video will surprise you. The first place we will visit in this video is an olive farm in the San Joaquin Valley of California. Unlike the process of harvesting olives on farms in Europe, here billions of olives will be handpicked by workers from Mexico instead of using machines. Currently, in California, there are 682 olive farms with around 39,000 acres and about 220 farms still using this manual harvesting method. The workers here usually start picking olives from about 8 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. A worker can finish 2 olive trees a day, and their average salary is about $95 per day. After harvesting, billions of olives will be poured into plastic trays and transported to the olive oil factory. According to the California Olive Commission, last year 116 million pounds of olives were harvested and processed in the state, accounting for 75% of the country's olive production. This man is picking grape leaves. Have you ever eaten grape leaves? In California, more than 6,000 pounds of grape leaves are harvested each year for restaurants. Grape leaves are used as a vegetable, and they are used to wrap up some foods such as fish or other meat. Only about 150 migrant workers are hired each year to pick grape leaves, and their wages are around $9 an hour. Here's what's going on at a blueberry farm in Whatcom County in Washington. The beginning of May every year is when about 7,000 workers flock to blueberry farms in Washington to harvest. These workers will pick the ripe blueberries and then put them in a plastic container that they wear across their chest. Currently, in the United States, 103,000 acres of farmland is used to grow blueberries, of which Washington is the state with the largest blueberry growing area, with about 17,000 acres. According to USDA statistics, in 2021, the United States produced 681 million pounds of blueberries, and 163 million pounds were produced in Washington. A harvest worker here usually picks 9 to 12 boxes of blueberries each day, and the price they get per box is $9. The fourth place that we will visit in this video is a cherry farm in California. Do you think these workers are pruning cherry blossoms? Yes, these flowers are being harvested and will be used to make drinks like tea or cherry blossom cocktails. Each year, about 29,000 pounds of cherry blossoms are harvested in the United States for food use. They are not only used to make drinks, some restaurants in California also use cherry blossoms as a vegetable. Once harvested, billions of cherry blossoms will be delivered to restaurants and drink shops. Every day, each cherry blossom picker in California earns about $80 to $100 in salary. Here's what's going on at a barn next to a strawberry farm in Santa Maria, California. Here, workers from Mexico and Guatemala are preparing millions of strawberry roots before delivering them to the fields. Millions of strawberry roots have been shipped here from a nursery, and the job of these workers is to arrange them neatly and then box them. Not only does this serve the growing process on farms in California, strawberry roots here are also sold to strawberry farms in other states such as Florida or Washington. Currently, around 35,000 acres of land is used to grow strawberries in California, and the state's annual strawberry production is 1.1 billion pounds, or 83% of the nation's strawberry production. This is the process of harvesting raspberries in Santa Cruz County, California. The beginning of July each year is the time when more than 2,000 workers flock to raspberry farms in California to harvest. These workers would pick ripe raspberries and put them in small buckets they wear around their waists. For each bucket less than full of raspberries, these workers will receive $7. Currently, in California, around 10,000 acres of land is used to grow strawberries. This is also the state with the largest fresh raspberry production in the country. The last place we will visit in this video is a vineyard in California. Millions of seedless grapes are being picked to produce raisins. Each year, more than 9,000 workers flock to California's seedless grape farms to harvest. This is a tough job, and the workers have to work in hot weather, so the air on these farms is often very dusty. According to the USDA statistics, in 2021, in California, 147,000 acres of land is used to grow raisins, accounting for 23% of the state's grape growing area. Billions of grapes after harvest will be dried on the farm for 3 weeks before being transferred to the processing plant. And here's what they have after 3 weeks. Billions of these grapes have dried up, and now they're sent to the factory for cleaning. Have you ever eaten California raisins? Let us know what you think about these raisins.